Hey guys, what's going on? This is Pyro with Team Eat Sleep Game, and today we are here for day 2 of the Long Dark Do Better Survival series. Today we are going to be doing things like trying to survive, doing better. That's what it's all about, man. You know, that's what this whole game, this whole playthrough, this whole style, that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to make it. So anyway, I'm going to put some stuff in the locker here and kind of get ready to go out, you know, to greet the new day. And I really don't need a lot of this stuff on me right now. Let me just see, what do I got here? Like all this food. I can keep 2 cups of coffee. I don't need this tea. Let me keep a couple of colas for myself. I don't need that. And I certainly don't need this much water. I think I'm good just like I'm at. And that, you know, basically the food was what was weighing me down the most out of anything, you know, in my inventory. But that's cool. I'm going to hold on to the rest for right now. Or am I? I mean, I guess I could drop, you know, some of this, like the newspaper and stuff. Like this stuff, I don't need any of this right now. I'm not going anywhere to start a fire or anything. This is going to be my base operations, like I was saying. So really, I don't even need my bedroll. You know, I kind of just need, I'll keep the jerry can because I'm going to keep my whatever you want to call it, my lantern. That's it. Lantern, green lantern. No, it's not green. No, it's just gray. So it's all good. Anyway, let's get out of the gas station and let's see what's going on out in the wild here. So seems like kind of an overcast day. My visibility is okay. I mean, it's not super great, but it's good enough. So I don't think I checked this car down here last time. So let's see if we got anything. Oh, come on, bro. For real? You playing this? So yeah, I ain't trying to mess with wolves yet because they'll straight up murder me right now. Well, it won't murder me, but it will bite me. And I ain't about that life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and go out another door and see if maybe if he kind of forgot about where I be. So I'll go out the front door and run, because he ain't got it like that, man. I'll hop in here for a minute. Maybe I'll wait in this house for an hour, because I'm pretty sure I searched this on day 1. Yeah, I searched it. So I've already pretty much picked this house clean. But the bed's here, so I could just rest on the bed for an hour. And then he'll probably go about his business. Usually they wander off. You know, it's just friggin' wolves, man. I'm telling you. I don't got time for that shit. I'm trying to survive here, and these guys are trying to play games with me. So
getting kind of thirsty.
Now this dude's complaining about being thirsty. Have him drink one of these coffees. I don't need a coffee yet. Just drink that. You'll be fine. Alright, my thirst is fine. So I mean, you find plenty. I mean, there's snow everywhere, man. Just pick up a handful of snow, shove it in your mouth, and, you know, be quiet. You know, quit your bitching. Another wolf. Another wolf. So they clearly do not want me outside. They just don't want me to do it. So that's cool. I get it. I mean, you could fight them off. Don't get me wrong. You can fight them off. But right now, it's I don't have a knife, right? So if I had a knife or a hatchet, when I'm fighting them off, I could cause actual damage to them, and they'll run away. They'll bleed off. They'll die. You know. So it's not yeah, I'm going to take some damage, but they're also going to take some damage, and then they'll eventually die. And I'm okay with that kind of a trade-off. But when it's like right now, the basic way it would be is that, you know, I would just get hurt, and they wouldn't. So he's just going to be waiting out there. So let me put another hour of rest in and see if I can get out of the area. Get to a place where I can maybe pick up a weapon of some kind. Alright, so I don't see him. Let me go down this way. It's a branch, I don't want that. Alright, so there's a wolf over there, but he didn't see me. So I'm just going to keep moving this way. There's a deer down there. I don't think I can use the hacksaw to cut this thing up. Oh, apparently I can. So that's good to know. So I'll probably, on my way back, I'll cut out a couple of pounds of meat off that wolf. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out there to some of these fishing shacks. Now you can use these shacks obviously to fish if you have like fishing line or whatever, you know, then you're good. You can just use them to fish. But sometimes these these shacks will always have some sort of heating element inside them, be it it's most of the times it's potbelly stove or an iron stove, something like that, so you can use it to go in there and keep warm. Look at that, there's a bear over there on that island, and I am in no way, shape, or form ready to handle that. There's a wolf right there. So, I mean, when they're far away from you like this, you don't really got to worry about them so much. And if you get a head start on them, you're good. There we go, a little wood. Let's see if we got anything else. We got a hook, newsprint. Alright, so that's good. We got some line here. Cardboard, candy bars. Candy bars are always good. Scrap metal wool scarf. More paper. This hole is frozen. I can use the pry bar to break the ice. Do we have any... How cold is it? How cold is my character? Not cold at all. So why don't we use the pry bar? We'll break the ice. Hopefully it'll... I mean, this really shouldn't take an hour to break the ice, man. Should take about 15 minutes, if that long. Anyway, the fishing hole's cleared. Fishing tackle is required. Oh, you know what? I didn't grab fishing tackle. I just grabbed a hook and line, which I guess, you know, I can't MacGyver into a fishing line. You know, I've got to go back to the workbench and use it. So I just wasted an hour breaking that down for no damn reason. But that's cool. So let me just kind of sneak out of here real quick and hit another one of these little fishing huts. So my frame of reference, because there is no map in this game, is obviously that dock right there. That's my point of reference. That's where I need to go back to. That's my Rosebud. We got any Citizen Kane fans on here? If you're a Citizen Kane fan, you're probably really old and don't know what a stream is, or already in the ground. So that was a dated reference, and I apologize. That's on me. You know, I got to take ownership of you know, of giving a bad reference. So I apologize. Anyway, let me feed a little speed to this guy. See if I can get him over there. A little bit faster than this walking pace we got going on right here. Alright, so in this one, let's see what we got. Oh, that's a hunting knife. Right there on the desk, or the, whatever, the bureau, I don't know, the shelf. That thing. So we got a hunting knife. Bring a lot of newspapers out here, apparently. Read a lot of news while you're fishing. Got some line. So that's good. Nothing up there, nothing behind the stove. So, all good. This entire scavenging trip today is worth it just for that knife that I just found. The entire thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this, because that's another wolf right there. So, there is also a log cabin up there which I can revisit on another day as well. But what I'm going to try to do is get into this, this last fishing hut before the weather comes in, and it's starting to sound like the wind's picking up. It's getting colder, so I want to get in there. I want to get what I can get and get back to my base operations, which I mean, it's still relatively close, but you don't want to be caught out here unawares. What do we got? Magnifying lens. Alright, so I can use that to start a fire with the sun. Obviously, if you've ever burned ants as a kid, you know where I'm coming from. It's a pretty basic way to do it. I never did that because I'm not a sick fuck. You know, it's just not how I roll. You know, I'd maybe put a cat in a microwave, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, cats aren't people. Anyway, back to the game. Back to what we're trying to do. Over there, that's like a, I don't know what that is. It looks like some kind of demonic altar. So we'll have to go check that out. But for the day, let's see where we're at in terms of, yeah, getting cold. Yeah, it's below freezing. So let's check this car out here. I'm sure at some point on this road, on the way back, we're going to encounter that wolf that just didn't want to let me leave. Pop the trunk. Pop the trunk on your bitch ass. If y'all get that reference, you're from the streets. Oh, got some more gloves back here. Gotta see, I'm you know, like one bullet, really, just kind of lying around on the floor of your car. One bullet. Just saying.
What have we here?
I'm all good about the soda though, because this guy was starting to get thirsty. So. Very thankful for the soda, but seriously though, one bullet on the floor, it's like not, I'm just not getting you, not getting where you're coming from on that one. So it's like 6 o'clock Eastern time right now in New York, and you know, it's winter, so it's pitch black. You know, in real life. I'm not in the game, you know, like in real life. And I'm just not, you know, I'm not okay with that bullshit. You know, I'm just, you know, like, I like the summer where it's, you know, the sun's out till like 9 o'clock and I don't feel like, you know, such a fuck up if I decide to get up at 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Or night. If I decide to get up at 11 or 12 o'clock noon, you know, like I don't feel like such a loser. I mean, not that I can really do that much because of, you know, work obligations or whatever, but on Saturday you want to sleep in, but then you get up and next thing you know, it's dark. You know, and I'm kind of like, damn man, like where's my Saturday at? And it's still there. It's just that it's deceptive. You know, it's deceptive. So there's that wolf again. There he is on the street right there. He'd be waiting. He'd been waiting for me. You know, he wants to talk. And you know what? I ain't got nothing to say. We're going to have to check that path out later, too. There's a lot of... okay. Okay. So, that's how we're going to do it, huh? We're going to bring... Nah, one of them saw me. One of them saw me. So I just got to run and hope he doesn't attack me from behind. And he probably is. Yeah, he's getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it. He's coming. You could hear him, but I got in. Oh, did I? I guess he got me. Right before I opened that door. How bad is it? How bad is it, Doc? Am I gonna make it? Yeah, he didn't do nothing. He tore some of my clothes, but it doesn't look like he had any lasting effects. Problem is, this isn't my base of operations. Those two wolves were standing in front of my base of operations, and they don't want me to go back there But I need to go back there because there's things in that place that I need, like food and water. Although I have, you know, enough to make it through the night. If I had to stay here, but I could give those wolves the satisfaction of kicking me out of my spot, you know? Only problem is, like I said, all I got is that hack. Actually, no, I do. I got the knife now. I'll stab a wolf, you know? I'll stab a wolf. You know, I think the problem I run into with this game, apparently I missed a couple things in this house. Problem I run into in this game is, like, they don't just let me brandish that knife. Like, if a wolf's coming at me, like, give me the chance to hold the knife in my hand so when he comes close, I stab that dude in the neck. You know? They don't let me do that. And, you know, frankly, you know, that's not how I run shit. You know, if I want to stab a wolf in the neck, I'm going to stab a wolf in the neck. Anyway, I'm going to come out this door. I don't even know what time it is in the game. Doesn't even say here. It says 6 hours of daylight left. So I got plenty of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chill here for a minute and break down some of the stuff I picked up on my trek out. And, no, that's the one I want. And then, you know, see what's going through from there. It sounds like outside right now, too, there's a little weather happening. And the thing is, in the bad weather, the blizzards and stuff, the wolves aren't out. They're hunkered down somewhere, so you don't have to really worry about them then. You really just got to worry about them when the weather's okay. So, I mean, if there is a blizzard that blows in, it would actually be to my benefit because I'm not really that far from where I need to go. My sewing kit, I guess I left that in the other spot like a jackass. That's alright. Let's see what kind of weather we're looking at. It's not going to be bad enough, I don't think, to get rid of the wolves. Oh no, it looks like it is. So this is essentially the kind of weather you want. At least, you know, for wolf purposes. I wanted to pop this trunk before, but I didn't have a pry bar. Get some jerky out of it, some gloves. It's worth it for the jerky. Ideally, you want to stockpile as much of that kind of stuff as you can to take with you when we'll leave this area. You know, you want that stuff with you, so that's good. Alright. So, I got enough things together. Let's see, I got some reclaimed wood. I should be able to start a fire here. I ain't gonna use none of my kerosene. I'll just try to start a fire just with sheer luck. You have a skill. You have plenty of skills, you know. And I'm sure you have skills too, like in real life, like you know how to do things like brush your teeth or, you know, take a shit. Like whatever it is that you do, like for a living, you know, is probably a skill. And in this game, you have skills too, and skills have numbers on them. And, you know, this is my chance of success because my fire starting skill is a 52, and I'm guessing that's a 52 out of 100, but who the fuck knows? I'm still gonna try though. I still thrive. Come on. If I really have to, I'll use the kerosene, but I think I got it. Boom. And that'll increase my skill a little bit right there too. So we'll throw in the wood. Now we got a 2-hour fire here. I'll take a torch just so I have a little light. And let me go into this locker room here and see what is going on. Alright, so plenty of food. Magnifying glass I can drop off. Matches I could drop off too, because I got plenty of matches, so I'll just keep this one with 21 matches in it. But if I can, yeah, I want to get that sewing kit out, and I want to get this whetstone out so I can sharpen my knife, because it's all about killing things, man. those in there. I guess this locker's full. Oh, give me the sticks. 'Cause I'll burn them up. Sometimes the sounds this game makes freaks me out because it sounds like there's somebody else in the place you're at, and you're kind of like, alright, well, you know, what's the deal? And you know, there's nothing there, but you know, sometimes because I do play a lot of, you know, zombie-esque survival games, I'm always listening for zombies, you know, and you know, and that's some of my friends' fault for, you know, liking to play zombie survival games, which I really don't, you know, I could take or leave zombies, man. I think they've just been so played out, you know, it's like zombie this and zombie that, like, I got no love for them anymore, man. I really don't, you know, I just got no time for that. But, you know, some people love zombies, so throw that in there, take a fresh torch. Every once in a while, like you see, there's a duration bar for your torch at the top of the screen there on the left. Every once in a while, you gotta, you know, re-up on that torch status. I guess I didn't check these when I came in. There are a lot of cabinets here, in my defense. Alright, and then this is the one I put all this stuff in. Alright, so I'm just going to take all this stuff out and figure out like what stuff I'm going to burn and what stuff I'm not going to burn, and then maybe I'll cut up a few of these shelves in the metal scrap. Who knows? The opportunities are endless, man. So I got on a pair of pretty good socks, but those are better. And so I'm just going to start busting up stuff that I'm not wearing. And I'll be able to use that going forward. And my fire just went out. That's alright, because I'm not really using... That's the one thing I wish that you could create, like solar, you know, or some of these houses had solar, you know, so I could just still have a damn light. You know, alright, I'm thirsty, hold up. Did I pick up? No. It's alright. Could drink this soda. Alright, let's keep breaking it up, man. So this is a lot of what the game is about. Game is it's a preparation-oriented game. Like, you couldn't prepare for the disaster that came upon you, right? Just nothing you could do, right? You just, you know, this is the situation and whatever, you know. But now you can prepare for the future. So essentially, in the sandbox version, I'm not sure it's how it's going to be when they actually open up the, you know, the game, the real game. But in the sandbox version, you know, you got to keep your eye on the prize. So how tired am I? I'm pretty tired. Let me drink one of these, and I'll worry about that tired in a minute after I finish up. Which one? This one. Yeah, but you know, that's kind of how it goes. You know, in the sandbox game, it's all about preparation for your next move, because you know you can't stay in one place, because as you stay in a place, you're constantly exhausting the resources of that area. So you gotta move. You gotta stay on your move. And that's what this is about. Staying mobile. You know, so like I said, I'll stay here for a few days. I'll exhaust all the supplies in the area. Like tomorrow, I'll go scout out whatever that, like those demon stones were. I'll go scout that area out. You know, and then I saw there was a couple log cabins on those islands in the middle of the lake. Go scout those out the next day, and then probably at that point, you know, be looking to move on to another area. So, wool socks or cotton? I gotta go with wool then, and I'll fix them. Right, so now
I need something to drink.
yeah.
Soon.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to shut this guy down for the night because he's being a little bitch. And I'm losing condition, and it's pitch black, so I can't see nothing. So, you know, everything's lovely right now. But anyway, so this was day 2 of the Long Dark Do Better series. So far, so good. Obviously, I'm pushing my character to the limits a little bit, but you know, it's a survival situation. You know what I mean? And you got to do what you got to do. So I'm gonna shut this guy down for the rest of the day. Come out onto the next day, you know, ready to go. You know, ready to kind of live that life of survival. You know, on day 3. So stay tuned for the next video. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, comment down at the bottom. The rest of the series will be coming in the following days. I'll have them uploaded for you pretty soon. In the meantime, this is Pyro from Eat Sleep Game. See you in the funny papers.